One of the oldest and most common techniques in the darkroom is to dodge and burn. It's accomplished by either blocking or allowing extra exposure to parts of an image in order to lighten or darken specific areas. Those that fell kind of into a shadow or were in a bright spot. While we don't actually hold cards between an enlarger and photo paper anymore, in the digital world, we can still use the dodge and burn tools. Photoshop provides them, and we can capture some excellent results. Let's revisit this old technique accomplished in a new way. It always was a little bit confusing to me that dodging actually blocks exposure, which makes the area lighter, and burning allows extra exposure, which makes the area darker. Maybe it's not difficult for you to remember, but just wanted to remind everybody that that's what we're talking about. In the image I have here, we need to do a little bit of work with exposure. But specifically, I'm looking at the headstone that we have on the left-hand side, which is just a little bit dark. It's not too bad, but we want to lighten it up a little bit. In order to make it lighter, we're going to use the dodging tool. So we will move over into our tool panel on the left-hand side and select the dodge tool. We might want to take a look at the adjustments that are available for this, including the size, if we're doing midtones, highlights, or shadows, and how much exposure is being used as well. Now all we simply have to do is press and hold the mouse while we drag over the area to lighten. Now I'm going to do this fairly quickly, so it's not going to be very precise, but just notice that the front of the headstone is lightening up a little bit as we drag. You can go over these areas multiple times to get the effect that you're looking for. To me, it's always better to do little steps one at a time than to do too much and have it look completely unnatural. Changing the size of the brush, changing the exposure, and even changing the range of tones that it's working with can make a world of difference in what it actually does using the dodge and burn tool. Dodging and burning can actually take a little bit of practice. But remember, tools like undo and the history panel can help us as we learn to work with the dodge and burn